miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Here comes Malik Washington. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Slot receivers headed left. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Achane. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Oso Digizua in on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On the give, it's Gordon. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
They're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
A bit more of a team effort last week, Kate. He played a smaller role than he normally does, certainly when they win. Yeah, that carry, one small step toward a rebound performance for him.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Purdy looking to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. We're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And it will be 1st down, 49ers. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Now it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Purdy. falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Purdy to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on fourth down. Looking to throw, Purdy. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Achane again on 2nd. Has good room at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Huge gain down the left side. 40 yards. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
19 target, 19 shot. Check match.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Here's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Devon Achane. Hit there, and he's forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a quick pass. Caught outright. And he'll go down here at the 16. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49ers' 16-yard line.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Offensive line fast.
14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is...
They're going to read at the line. Here's Willis to the air. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover it. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Throwing on 2nd. Purdy gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hitting his throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Purdy throwing here. Got a man. This is Evans. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He's got Evans once again. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's fallen down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Chop Robinson. And that is their 1st of this game after they had 3 in last week's defeat.
We get to hear defense coaches, Kate, talk about turnovers and sacks could come in bunches. This guy got after it a week ago, and he's not slowing down today.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Here's Purdy to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Purdy gonna go on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Willis now. Has him on the quick hitter. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
3rd and long for him here. Finds his back. Achane. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Miami.
Breaks the tackle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gordon can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Running forward, it's Achane. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
Achane, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Miami.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this one stopped fairly close to that 1st down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Purdy trying on 4th down. Kittle makes the catch. And this will work out for the 1st down. Got 5 on 4th and 2. And that decision winds up being a good one. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk gets second down.
It's a gain of 9.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 45-yard line.
First carry here for Jordan James. This one stopped, play gains about 6 yards. And that is a San Francisco first down.
Hey, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
First down throw by Purdy. Has it down close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this one through the end zone. That brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last play stopped short, still 3 yards to gain, 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And in as he finishes it on the keeper. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. That's his 2nd of the year. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Willis looking to throw. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because it would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. To throw, here's Willis. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Willis. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. So this one will sail out of bounds, and they're going to give him up to about the 45-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Now Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Set to kick off.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Purdy to throw it. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Now quickly into the hands of McCaffrey. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
A pitch to McCaffrey. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Second down, Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the
and the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Their own 17-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Hand off to Gordon. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to be a Dolphins first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Hits him on the end route. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is a Miami first down.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphins.
Here's Willis. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Changes up the call. Working on second down. Willis. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
And this is third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he comes through. They've got the first down. It almost felt like they had to go for it. They needed a spark there, Brock. The offense gives it to him. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Willis to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, if they would have connected on that one, Brock, that sure would have represented a large chunk of his passing yardage in what's been a pretty quiet game so far.
Yeah, kind of based on how little success they've had and found through the air. Gosh, honestly, Kate, I'm not surprised that one fell to the ground, too.
Now Willis looking to throw on second down. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Running back motions right. Willis now. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds in just in the nick of time if you're a defender. Looks like about a step or two shy of that line to gain. Brings up 4th and a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Throwing is Willis. Throw caught by his running back. There it is. Touchdown, Miami.
Complete to Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
49ers to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. Shoves one away. And a stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. It will be 1st down, 49ers.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And outbounds he goes, so give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Work is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop. That's going to bring up 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Down the field. Evans has it. And he gets home. Touchdown 49ers. Mike Evans. 2nd of this quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Catches it at the 1. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 14.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Unlock line.
Here's Achan from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard.
Lewis in the pistol.
At the 34-yard line.
And that one's incomplete. He got muscled off the ball there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Willis looking to throw. Finds his back. Achan. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
But it's 4th down.
Willis. And this is going to go for a gain of 20 as that converts on 4th down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
It's Achan on the inside give. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
1st down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Willis. On the move, headed right. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back now, pressure coming. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he comes through. They've got the 1st down. It almost felt like they had to go for it. They needed a spark there, Brock. The offense gives it to them. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. So the 4th down keeps him out there again. This drive continuing. It's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You'll often hear quarterback coaches, offensive coordinators tell a quarterback if they're even, they're leaving. I don't think that receiver ever got even. There was no leaving. The coverage was too good to back that one away.
2nd and 10, still up to 28. He'll work against the blitz. Hits his running back. And give him a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down run from A.J. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Of a yard brings up 4th down.
They're going to switch things up at the line. Trying for it, it's H.A. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that is a San Francisco 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. And the Texas product gets his first career NFL sack.
Okay, you know why so many of these guys celebrate and have their sack dances? And it goes back to the 80s. It's because so much work goes into it. You don't see it behind the scenes, but they know it, they feel it, and that's the first of his career.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Trying again following the sack. Purdy. Caught, nice gain left side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Purdy throwing here on 2nd. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, and this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. No, you should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And look at this effort, just enough driving forward, gets them the 1st.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that third down, that pass rush just got paid.
Ooh, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front seven, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. Their secondary, they want to get home, and they did. Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San
Now Pinheiro
Francisco.
on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Kevin Coleman on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Willis to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Couldn't get the play off in time. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Dolphins down by 10. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Throwing is Willis. Forced out to his right. Looking for him again, but not this time. That's incomplete. The defender made the adjustment and the hit to break it up, Brock. It's third down.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you could execute in this moment.
Need something big. It's third and long. Here he is to throw. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this